I think women by nature are collaborators, and they tend to want to consensus build. They're consensus builders and collaborators. But I think we also bring a compassion. So I like to think of women legislators bringing both the head and the heart to the table in reference to policies that impact the quality of lives of all citizens, whether wealthy, poor, black, white. They go across race, gender, ethnicity, religious beliefs. I think we have a way of bringing people together and working towards the greater good and the common good.
Well, many of the women that are here come as mothers. Oftentimes their children have grown up, so they understand the feeling of community, of family, and while they may not be lawyers, they have a different perspective on how they govern. So they have a much more holistic approach to how they look at things. The perspective is different. It's not as business oriented or even from a legal perspective. It's much more family and community driven.
As a woman legislator, I have a tremendous amount of advantage because I have a unique experience that a man does not have. When a mother tells me that her baby is hungry, or if a mother tells me that she has a job and she does not have a babysitter, I can relate to that as a woman, and whereas some men just simply cannot understand exactly where this mother is coming from.
Well, I think female legislators bring a little bit different style of leadership to the table, and that one way of being a leader really is trying to build consensus, get people to a point that they can agree. And I think women tend to try to look for areas of overlap and that consensus room to try to get advance cause, advance public policy problem. They focus a lot more on the substance of it and finding the common ground.
When I worked with persons with disabilities, I especially can react to a lot of the bills that come through on persons with disabilities and mental illness. So I think I bring a unique perspective to working with families, and these are major family issues in my area. Oh, I think just having a family of our own and that nurturing just sort of follows you when you come over here to the legislature.
I found that not only myself, but the rest of us as women legislators have a tendency to want to work by building consensus. It's not so much who gets the credit, it's if there's something that needs to be done, let's all get together and get it done.
I think we bring that balance. You know, we're mothers, we're sisters, we're daughters, you know, we are providers, we're home, you know, we're the home givers. So I think, you know, we bring that balance.
I think women tend to work more collaboratively with our colleagues than sometimes men do. For me here, it's not so much about cutting people off, it's about trying to bring more people into the conversation. And there's no way I could manage a household of 3 kids, a husband, and a dog without learning how to manage conflict. So it transfers really, really well to the legislature.